This is Olivia from Ascend Innovations, and they're going to talk about community housing resources. Let's welcome Olivia.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, I can.
Awesome. Just yell and throw a fit if you can. Okay, so hello everyone, and thank you for being here with us to talk about a prospective community housing resource in Montgomery County. So firstly, we'd just like to give a little information on who we are. My coworkers and I are from Ascend Innovation, which is a local business here in Dayton that's focused on solving complex problems with data-centric solutions, which I realize is fairly vague and boiled down version of who we are, but for our purposes today, hopefully that just gives you an idea. And then we have a representative from Montgomery County ADAMIS, which is Alcohol, Drug, and Mental Health Services. They support mental health recovery and stability in our community, if you aren't familiar. So we've partnered to try to create a solution to current housing problems in the community, which is why we're here today. So diving deeper into why we're here, we've identified a challenge in the community and we have an idea on how to address it. But before we move forward with this solution, it's important to gather feedback from all relevant parties, which includes you all. By including you in the feedback process, our hope is that this housing resource tool is then easy to use, benefits you as much as possible, and increases the likelihood of housing provider participation. So we'll be walking through the details of this, and we will have a Q&A at the end if you have any questions. So the problem we're looking to solve. People looking for low-income or similar types of housing struggle to find reliable information. Many rely on word of mouth or driving around to locate units. ADAMIS has told us that they get a lot of calls related to finding housing as well. So this results in lost time, frustration, and limited housing access. So there's a clear gap between available housing and those who need it the most. And this may not be news to you. But with our solution, our goal is to make it easier for individuals to find safe, affordable housing, and for housing providers to connect with qualified tenants. So to do this, we're looking to develop what we're calling right now a housing provider resource. This would be a database that more easily connects tenants to verified housing providers. This verification would just be based on a one-time housing provider survey reviewed by ADAMIS. And again, this is focused on transparency, safety, and fairness for both tenants and housing providers. Sorry. Don't throw tomatoes at me. So, with our solution, our goal is to make it easier for individuals to find safe, affordable housing and for housing providers to connect with those qualified tenants. So to do this, we're looking, I just repeated myself. Sorry, there we go. Where it would live. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. So where it would live. So our thought process is that by leveraging the already existing Local Help Now platform, we can implement this tool somewhere where people are already going to find resources. And if you aren't familiar with Local Help Now, it's a resource for Montgomery County where folks in the community can go to find information on treatment and prevention providers. So this includes resources for substance use, mental health, crisis, and more. So it's a trusted resource that's gained quite a bit of traction over the years. So we think this would be a natural fit for housing providers as folks are already using this to find resources. So how it would work. So to give you the bigger picture, the housing provider, which would be you, expresses interest in participating in the housing provider resource. You would receive a link to fill out a survey. You fill out that survey and submit it. It's reviewed and approved, and then it's listed on this housing provider resource. And similarly, this is how Local Help Now functions today with prevention and treatment providers, so it's gone fairly smoothly. Also, similarly to how Local Help Now is functioning today, there are requirements specific to housing providers to participate in this resource. We say potential because these aren't set in stone yet. But these are some things we think housing providers should adhere to if they want to be on this resource. So those potential requirements are to adhere to fair housing best practices, not have any tax abatements within the past year, be willing to accept subsidies, open to site visits, agree to keep general
The Greater Dayton Real Estate and Investment Association has provided me options. It's provided me opportunities to see that there is more to the real estate industry than just buying and selling homes. But this opportunity has given me more options for helping people, and we're all working together to help our local communities.
GDREA helps partners in the title agency as it helps me serve other people in the industry as far as on their closing transactions and investing in the market.
Brian and Terry Quinlan. What we got from GDREA is a retirement and a good lifestyle in the meantime, and a lot of good friends. I've learned a lot. We've learned a lot.
A lot of knowledge, a lot of education, and having the speakers come in and be very informative of what's going on.
I'm Rhonda with the Dayton Tenant Union, and we're talking about partnering with GDREA, where we can get landlords and tenants to learn the rights and responsibilities from landlords and tenants, so we can all get together as a unit, as a whole.
Well, the benefits of GDREA would be to network with other real estate investors, as I'm a brand new investor and I am looking to learn from their knowledge. I want to network with others where they can guide me.
The biggest benefit I get from GDREA is talking with the other people. If I need something, a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, I know there's always people at the meetings that can help me. And talking with other people make me feel like I'm not alone in this. There's other people just like me doing it.
Hi, I'm Felicia Hall, and what I get from GDREA is all the knowledge from these people who give me great ideas and things to fix up. And yeah, we like and we like Marcia. Thank you.
So GDREA benefit me with teaching me how to rehab, how to do different stuff to become a successful real estate investor. So that's how I got all my education from GDREA. So
I've met a lot of nice people and I've learned a lot of good information. I think it keeps me abreast of what's going on in the real estate business.
The benefit I get from GDREA is I get a chance to network with other successful investors, and through that association I learn how to be a great investor, and all the deals that I have found so far have come from GDREA, and I'm doing very well with the investments I've chosen, plus I have a lot of great friendships.